You're watching Morning Coffee on Wayne 15 Plus. Casual conversation that will fill you to the brim. The menu includes trending topics, current events, and a large side of fun. Grab your cup, pull up a seat, and join us for Morning Coffee.
All right, we're inching closer to that weekend. Welcome to a Thursday morning edition of Morning Coffee. Pat Hoffman, Sierra Tufts, and Mr. G-Force, as we've now come to call her, Greg Schaup, joining us. That would be a good entry in the Arcola tractor poll.
Ooh,
tractor
G-Force with the, I don't even know what tractor model.
We could add a lot of things
well,
to
with the
G-Force.
John Deere.
Yeah, G-Force with the John Deere.
I fixed it myself.
So no Hannah this morning? Is she working on her story?
She is off and out already. She is heading down south. I'm not going to reveal the location.
Disclose. Somewhere south of Fort Wayne.
But it is a very famous place in the area for her next one tank trip.
I liked her thing today. I mean, James Dean.
Mm-hmm.
I
do have some video of that I threw in from the bump.
Good.
If we want to take a look at that, because I figured we could talk about it since she's not here. You guys probably know enough about it to share.
Yeah, and I haven't been to the museum in a long time. I think it's even in a different building than what it used to. Because it used to be right off 69.
Right, and that's abandoned now.
Yeah.
But it's been abandoned for a while.
But when we went to, we did the
And this is
Kendall
Fairmount.
In Fairmount, Indiana. Yeah, sorry for everything.
Yeah, you can see the old one.
But it's pretty cool. We drove right by
off
it.
the highway.
They were closed at the time when we were there, but I definitely would love to go back, because the thing that's kind of crazy, when I went to see it, everyone has heard of James Dean, but I didn't really, I never really got into old movies. But now I'm into old movies for the last couple of years, and I've seen
Rebel
several.
Without a Cause.
I've seen that one, Giant.
That's your tagline.
A few others, and you know, I mean, you come to Indiana and people mention James Dean and stuff like that, but it's like, you know, he was just so famous and tragically passed away so young. But
I didn't know.
And then
it was
James
1955.
Jim
Davis for Garfield. We had it out in the.
We still have it out there.
Do we? Is it
I'm
out
pretty
there?
sure it's still out there.
I thought it had moved, because like he came to Wayne TV a couple of times, I believe, but for sure the one time I know, and he did a drawing for us and signed it, and we had it out there, and we may still, but it had faded quite a bit.
It is very faded, but it was out in our hallway. I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was there at least at some point in the recent years.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's around somewhere, whether it's on display anymore or not, or hidden away somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I was really into Garfield for a lot of years. Back, you know, I mean, I would read every day the
Notice they
clip
have
out
the
a
same
bunch of them, put
initials.
them on the fridge.
Garfield?
JD. Jim.
Oh, Jim Dean and Jim
James Dean and
Jim
Yeah,
Dean.
Jim
Mixing them
Davis.
up all
Kinda
too.
weird.
Jimmy Dean. Well, they called him Jimmy too, so.
Yeah.
Jimmy Dean. I don't think Jimmy Dean sausages. That's not named after him.
No, I don't believe.
I don't think so.
That's Jimmy Dean too.
But yeah, we were talking about Fairmount,
Thank you,
and
Brad.
it's like Bad Dad Brewing. You've had some of the beers,
Yes.
and I had some of the beers.
At the recommendation of our coworker, Adam.
Adam is a
Starzik.
big fan. He's the one who took me there when we went.
I think it's all because Living Local went down there for a
think
segment,
so.
and so he discovered it and was like, "This place is awesome," and so he's just been telling everybody, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
And we'd had the beer prior to that, and the better half has. Have you seen the coasters?
I don't think so.
Okay, I wish I had one. They're pretty funny. So do you know what their logo is?
Yeah,
So, you want to describe it?
it's like isn't it a shoe?
It's like men's underwear.
Yeah, okay.
Like the
I
tighty
knew, like, I
whitey
could see,
version
like,
of
it's-
men's
yeah,
underwear.
it's like an
Look it up.
outline.
It's not. I mean, it's a funny version of. So, but the coaster is basically like tidy whities.
Oh, okay.
And it's like it fits around your beer mug, and it's funny.
Ah, so it's a wrap around. It's a koozie.
Right, yeah.
Got it. It's underwear
Who
koozie.
did I say? I would call them cozy. Is it koozie?
Oh, I've always heard it as koozie.
Okay.
I think koozie is correct. I mean, that's what I've heard.
Okay. So I've been calling them cozies all these years.
You can
I've
say
been
you've heard
koozies.
it both ways, and
Okay.
it's fine.
But they're pretty funny, and
Yeah.
it's like at first you're like, what is this?
Uh-huh.
Because we've got quite a few of them around the house. So
Huh. Well, yes. So
it's a
that's-
conversation starter if you're walking around and people haven't heard of Bad Dad.
Yeah.
They're like, what is
They have fun beer names too.
They're
for sure.
pretty widely available too.
the pizza's fantastic? Like
That's what Adam
it's
said.
like there's and there's a lot of choices. They're kind of famous for their Detroit style as well.
And this is in,
on the fan.
it's in Fairmont?
It's in Fairmont, yeah, and it's a cool place. I mean, obviously Fairmont's very small. What's the population of Fairmont?
Oh, give me a second here. I'm already.
I would think under 10,000.
I would
say
think
like
severely.
3, 4 maybe.
Population. Where are we?
I mean, it's in Blackford County though, so.
2,600.
Okay, 3.
Small.
It's in Grant County?
Yes.
Okay, Grant County.
And the people that run it are fantastic. Like when we went, like they're the type that come to your table just
Yeah.
to make sure that everything is just right, and it's like they really, you could tell they care.
Well, yeah. And then over at the museum, Hannah was telling me how much she loves spending time with Dorothy, who is, I believe, just not just a curator over there. So she's very knowledgeable, and so that you can just get a wealth of friendliness and knowledge and good eats and everything down in Fairmont.
Yeah, and it seemed like there was a couple other places I would want to go too. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Somebody
good
just
job.
snagged a picture of it.
That's awesome. Who did that, and
Brett.
where exactly is that?
Yeah, is it still on the wall next to the Decades posters? Oh, Bryce just did it.
Way to go, Bryce. Where in Wayne TV is that located? Because I may walk out with it.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that was a big day when he came.
I'm
I mean,
sure.
that was like at the height of Garfield. It's famous. you know.
Right,
It still
'cause
is.
I
Obviously,
wanna
but
say,
it was
like-
at the movies were coming out.
Right, because
different
that's
were-
when I was little, so it was a big deal for me.
Yeah.
I loved Garfield, love lasagna, hate Mondays. I get it. We're 1 and 1, but no, my mom loved Odie and everything.
Yeah.
I grew up with Garfield too.
And like I said, I mean, it was an everyday thing for me. And I remember I had one. I may still have it somewhere. When I was younger, I was terrible at. This is pre-better half, me becoming more, cultured or I don't know,
I was
refined.
gonna say pre-brain fully developed.
This is like I'm living with my buddy, young. Things in my refrigerator would be there way too long.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
which is a common. It's part of that still.
So
exists.
Garfield,
But no, there was a Garfield episode where it's like there's something I can't remember exactly, but it's like it was on my with a magnet on my fridge because they're going through these dates and it seems like they're like famous dates in history, and all they really are the expiration dates on things well past their time that are in my fridge. So
I thought you were talking about the fruit for a minute.
The fruit.
Dates.
Oh, dates. Dates are good. I
Yeah.
like dates.
We used to
I
get
don't
them.
know if I've ever had a.
I'm sure you have.
I'm talking about the fruit here. I don't know if I've ever had a date.
We'll
I've
have
had
to
it
take
in
you on
something.
a first date.
Yeah, I'm sure you
I'm terrible on first
They had
dates.
them at. They always had them in the desert.
What are they?
So we'd stop by
Can
and
we
get
get a
'em.
picture of a date?
they look like
It's brown.
It's like
They're
a
little-
fig for me. I've
yes.
never, I like.
they look like a fig. Well, they
like-
are figs.
Like I wouldn't be able to identify like if you put a picture of a date and a fig next to each other, I wouldn't know.
Well,
I only
the
know
fig
Fig
is
Newton.
the fig is the fresh one, and the date is the dried one.
Oh, so it's like a raisin
that-
and a. Okay, so there's a lot of things.
I'm
it
pretty
dried?
sure. Yeah,
I
figs
missed
are
out
dried.
on a lot of things in my.
I mean, they were sticky when
Younger
I.
days.
Or maybe I'm mixing something up. I'm gonna. Oh, it's figs and prunes are the same.
Figs. Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Dates are just dates.
Yes.
Yeah. And we used to get fresh ones from the desert, and people that would go there would always bring them back for me because as a kid I loved them. They were awesome. They have little seeds in them.
Oh, maybe
You
they're
eat
not
around
the same. I
seed.
don't know. I'm wrong. Is
you-
whatever it is, I'm wrong.
Yeah, you eat around the seeds.
Oh,
And
I just
then-
eat the seeds.
I never thought I would
Pretty
like
big.
prunes because they kind of have a.
Negative connotation to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
But I mean live long enough and at some point in time you may need them.
Well, my grandparents used to have them just to have them, and I would snack on them as a kid. I loved
See,
them.
and it's like I was surprised. It was one time like after surgery that I had minor surgery, no big deal, but they suggested.
Sure, soft foods.
Yeah.
It's a natural.
And I was like, I don't like. I just had this thing. It's like, okay.
Did you hear
First of all, I
the
love my
old
grandma
Native
times
American-
a billion, but I just like,
Yeah.
why's Granny eating prunes? You know what I mean? When you're 12, it's like, it's not.
It's the prune juice.
The old Native
Yeah.
American saying about prunes. He who eats prunes sits on the pot for many moons.
I had not heard that phrase, but I can understand.
I'm kidding.
Now, like, see, as the youngest of 7, but the youngest, which kind of getting older. my older brothers have like now become granny age. It's like, oh yeah, 2 or 3 a day, whatever. Just
Well, they sell them and they wrap them individually in fancy gold paper now, so they are a treat.
well, see, packaging and marketing
Yes.
is everything. That ties in with the Taylor Swift wedding garbage.
Jeez.
In this,
I'm mad that I didn't think of it.
well, had you heard of this guy before? I
No.
butchered his name.
No, I've never heard of it
It's on the
before.
outside, though. It's not the inside garbage. It's the outside
So
garbage,
I don't
right?
think anybody cares.
On First News, I called him
Weird.
Gnac because his
I-
name is spelled
Gignac?
G-I-G-I-G-N-A-C or
Yeah,
something
I
like
think
that.
that's right.
I looked him up. He actually, we had it in the script, but it's like, he started this like 25 years ago where he just started collecting like New York City garbage. He's actually a pretty cool guy. And he like there's a picture of him where he's just 25 years ago, 2001, sitting out there selling garbage from New York City.
It's the craziest thing ever because it's like literally think about so like the Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his Facebook page or his Instagram page right now, so he's got stuff from the Knicks. So it's just like moments like that in history.
Yeah, he kind of
and
like
people
hit
buy it.
He kind of hit it. I mean, I don't know about big, but like sort of like hit it a couple of years ago where he caught a niche, marketing, got involved with some people like that. So the night of Taylor Swift's wedding, he's outside.
He's wearing a
the
tux.
garbage.
He's wearing a tuxedo, collecting this. And like I said, this is not the first time he's been doing it for a long time. Somehow took like 13 years off. But yeah, it's all marketing. It's all packaging.
So
and he
does
got
he-
hooked up with
I
like
wonder
someone
if he
who
got
saw
into
his
the
stuff,
garbage,
liked it.
like to the garbage for the.
Be careful, you
Madison
may
Square
see a
Garden.
rat video in there. Because I was looking them up and I saw a rat video.
I'm just
Well, that's
looking.
what they live in New York City. Yes.
Yes, they
I
do.
still am impressed I didn't see one when I was there.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, like I said, it's like, if you think about it,
It's his tagline is "Thank you for littering,"
yeah, I mean, he's kind of cool, like, honestly.
and
So,
he's not what you would
Gnac.
expect. Like he kind of looks like this straight-laced guy.
Yeah,
that,
he's loaded with personality.
Uh-huh.
Like most of his videos are him walking around New York
So
City.
what's in those containers?
garbage.
Just whatever's
Like
out there.
what?
And he's
I
like, he
didn't
went
see.
to like, and he even, he says it's not from the wedding.
Right.
It's not.
Okay, so
but
I'm
this was,
looking.
stuff that was outside, People want a piece of history.
Yes, so I'm
especially
looking
anything with Taylor
at
Swift.
just what he has right now. Just
Does he
From
have like
April.
a eBay site, or does he just sell it off of his site?
that's a great question. Let me see here.
Probably
What
off
are
of
his
his site.
links? Cubes, teas. Yeah, he has his own website.
Which is probably good.
But I mean, this is probably going to make him like you said, he kind of hit it fairly big a year or two ago, at least.
Yeah.
But this will probably put him through the roof.
Oh,
It's
for
just,
sure.
As I did,
150 each.
yeah. Well, like
well, and the
but
Knicks stuff too.
the media coverage he's gotten from this,
Mm-hmm.
like he had got some media coverage prior to, but like this story is everywhere.
I think he has a wait list for garbage.
I mean, it's like I said, it's such a brilliant idea. How can I make money off,
But like the thing is he doesn't just throw things into the cubes. They're kind of curated a little bit.
does
They
a
are.
little something with it.
So what is this? What's in those?
So I'm just gonna pop up this one right now. There is a crushed Starbucks drink container. I don't know what that is. And it looks like a tin.
Oh,
There's a broken Coke bottle in this one, and then a pink berry cup in the other.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just
Garbage.
and it is like, but he puts his little garbage of New York City. Like I said, I think he went to Ireland for a World Cup match or so. I don't know. So he's done other things. He
Yeah.
took several years off, but now he's having his moment. That's for sure. I know Greg's on the waiting list.
Yeah, this is crazy.
So it's not like our favorite garbage, which is at Cindy's Diner.
Yes, that's a different type of garbage.
But yeah, I mean it's kind of the American way.
Yeah.
Like it's hats off to him. Like
Jealous.
yeah, I mean it's like, gosh, it seems absurd, and it is, but
People are absurd.
yeah, and he's cleaning up.
Right,
You know,
he is
it's
cleaning
making
up.
New York City cleaner and making a buck.
Exactly.
So
Well, our peacock friend is out and about this morning.
at the zoo. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Feathers
out-
are looking very nice.
Out looking
See that-
across the pond.
I wonder how many variations of peacocks there are. Because I think that one's my favorite.
How many types of peacocks are there?
I'm very inquisitive. But I like those feathers.
There are 3.
Just
Just 3.
3. Okay.
Indian, green, and Congo.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's the green one.
This is the Indian.
Oh, guess I'm wrong. I'm inquisitive and I'm wrong. That looks green to
It's
me.
also known as the blue one.
Okay,
it's-
on the head, not the feathers. So it
Yeah.
looks like blue head,
Kind of turquoise.
green feathers.
Yeah, so the green one has metallic green and bronze feathers.
Okay.
So, and then the Congo one is smaller and darker and lacks the elaborate feathers.
Do we have all 3 types at the zoo, I wonder?
I don't think so.
I wonder if so they must be okay with the weather changes too. Or they fly somewhere, I don't know.
No, they complain just like we do.
I don't know, can they fly? They can fly.
Kind of.
Well, I figured working at the Peacock Network for as long as you did, Greg, you would know all things peacock.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let me see. Green
I thought that
versus
was like
blue.
job requirement. If you work at an NBC station, you must have basic peacock knowledge.
Okay, so no, we do not have all of the peacocks at the zoo. We just have the albino ones and then the.
Yeah, the white ones, are those the chicks or are those just albino?
Now you're asking too many questions.
Okay. Because somebody said that the other day and I was like, I didn't know that.
Now that's too many questions. My tippy tappy hands can't go that fast.
We'll put Bryce to work.
Yeah, I know.
He put up this
Hey, Rock and Roar's back tomorrow.
We'll go
Bryce.
dance with the
We always get
peacocks.
interested in how Bryce labels our.
Oh yeah,
morning
he's got a whole
coffee.
story up there
I
today.
can rest easy knowing that. I should make sure I read this.
Yeah, make sure it's
Before
okay.
I read it out loud. I can rest easy knowing that karma is finally hitting the French people.
And that is, I'm assuming, over the heat. Bryce does not like France, I have learned.
Okay. I thought maybe it was World Cup, but I was like, they're still.
Or
they're
maybe that
still
too.
Kicking.
No, yeah.
How about that? Kicking.
Tomorrow, back at it with games, I believe.
I think so.
Should be good.
I think it's France and
Isn't it France
and Norway.
Norway, yeah, that's what
it's
I
like
thought
a
too.
superstar showdown.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yes, I am.
What time is that one?
You're asking so many questions.
Isn't Bryce in there?
I don't know. He took the picture, so he's got to be back there. Tomorrow at noon is Belgium and Spain.
Oh, that's early.
Yeah, it is. You're not working tomorrow.
I'm not, but that's like.
And then today
That
at
just sounds
1.
good. Say that again.
You're not working tomorrow.
I love it. That sounds so good.
Today at 1 is France and Morocco.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow at noon is Spain and Belgium, and then Saturday at 2 is Norway, England.
Okay, so I got the matchup
I
wrong.
thought it was the same as well. And then Saturday at 6 is Argentina, Switzerland.
Ooh.
That one will be good as well. Norway, England is going to be a very good game, in my opinion.
Should be fantastic.
I'm going to hate seeing the face. His face is everywhere now. I can't stop getting
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it is.
Who's that?
Holland.
Oh.
Can't stop seeing it. It just keeps popping up
Yeah,
everywhere.
me too. Like it's all over my
Yeah.
feed. Like it's funny because it's like he's been. Did you see the one where we went to the hat place?
No.
So they were in Dallas for a game, and they like.
I try to avoid him, to be fair.
Yeah, he's doing like a. Is it a vlog? I don't know, whatever. But it's like he experiencing places where they're having games, and they were in Dallas. So it's like same thing when Greg moved to Texas. What did they do when you moved to Texas, Greg? What did they tell you?
Well, when I moved out, I bought, on the way out in El Paso, I bought boots and a hat.
Well, this should be when you move in.
I know,
be.
but
So
I didn't
he
stay
goes
there
to
long.
Dallas, and it's like someone said you got to get a cowboy hat. So he goes into this. I don't know what the place is,
Tony Lama's the boots. Stetsons are the best hat, but I don't
but
know.
he goes to some place, and it's like it's just he just goes in there and they fit him for a hat.
You can spend
So-
a lot on a good cowboy hat.
Well, he makes a decent
Yeah, I
amount of
think
money,
he
so
can
he's
afford
fine.
it.
He's
I
fine.
I
mean,
learned a little bit about
$700.
hats, cowboy hats, because I look terrible in them. Adam Solarzik has told me a little bit because when
He
he
used
worked
to,
there, he
yeah.
had to during rodeo week he had to wear it like to do the weather during that rodeo week. But But you got to have the hat tight enough that you can't. It looks like I just gave a gesture to Greg.
If you're riding a
where
bull,
you can't
yes.
hit it and have it fall off.
Right.
But you can't have it too tight where it's going to be uncomfortable. But
And then
Oh, there it is.
You
Oh.
totally have hat head.
did you look up Adam
No, I'm looking at Erling Haaland's trip to
the
the hat. That's all he wanted was a cowboy hat. Wild Bill's Western. He's got the boots. Oh, I just can't with his face. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I learned he's got a little breakfast sandwich named after him back home.
Of course he does.
I guess, yeah.
No, I clocked I hated his face. Jeez. It had to be years ago at this point now. Like, this isn't just like a brand new thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, this is something that because director Shane would watch soccer back in the control room on the mornings during the weekend because that's when the games are. And
Yeah.
so I walked back there one time and I'm like, who is that? And ever since then, he's just plagued my social media.
He doesn't like your face either.
Yeah,
so.
no, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But he is good.
You missed Monday's show, Greg.
Yes, you missed Monday's show where we went over all of this. But yeah, so it'll be tomorrow he'll play. So today is Mbappe with France.
Mbappe.
Mbappe, and then Lionel Messi is tomorrow.
Yeah, and there's one other guy in
Saturday,
France. I don't
Saturday.
know his name. He's great, too. It's not as famous name as Mbappe, but he's fantastic.
France.
I just like watching the interaction between Salatin, I'm probably saying that wrong, and Thierry Henry,
Ooh, I don't know.
famous Frenchman,
Yeah.
World Cup winner. But they've been on, like, mostly in the afternoon, along with Alexi Lawless
Okay.
and Rebecca Lowe. It's crazy. Never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be able to name the 4 people from a World Cup studio show. But I really have got it. Like I said, I've watched a lot, and soccer is like, or football, whatever you want to call it. They say soccer on our broadcast, so it's like I don't feel bad saying so.
That's the American.
But it's great because I can get stuff done. I don't have to sit and
Right,
watch
right.
intently on everything. You can sort of.
And then they replay it, so if you do miss it, you can
Yeah,
go back.
like when the announcer's voice starts to raise a little bit, like,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
your
yeah.
cue to like, okay, really, I'm watching, but I'm not like glued on every second.
Saliba, is that the other person?
No, it's a very,
Koundé?
no, he goes by both names.
Okay, Jules Koundé. I'm just looking at
I couldn't tell you.
Malo Gusto?
I don't think so.
Malagusto? I'm just looking at players that are on Premier League teams that I
Okay.
recognize, that's all.
He's done well this World Cup.
Maxence Lacroix?
I don't
That's one's
think
fun.
so.
I'm just going to let you look at the roster.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Is it this one?
I like the name Bryce Samba.
Yeah. There's some fun names to say.
I'd be terrible in France.
Yeah. It's not clocking.
We'll figure it out. Well, we may figure it out.
Maybe we'll have the answer for you Monday.
I just we look up who has scored some goals for
That's true.
France.
We've got a break, so maybe
and
you
then
can
it'll
look
narrow
for
it
it
down
up.
for me because
Yeah.
he scored.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll leave it there for a second. We'll see if Pat can figure it out. We'll be right back.
You're watching local coverage you can count on. This is WANE 15 First News.
Good morning. A lawsuit against the city of Fort Wayne and one of its police officers has been moved to U.S. District Court. The estate of 22-year-old Linzel Parm is seeking damages after he was killed by Officer Mason Wills 2 years ago. The shooting took place during a traffic stop on June 22, 2024. In police body camera video, you can hear Officer Wills repeatedly tell Parm not to reach for a gun and to keep his hands on the dashboard. The officer fired shots seconds later. Months later, the Allen County prosecutor ruled Officer Wills was not criminally liable. Parm's family wants the maximum financial compensation legally available. At the moment, they are representing themselves in court.
Traffic Tracker 15 is brought to you by the O'Daniel Auto Group. Sell your car for cash at bigmoneyforcars.com.
West Paulding Road is closed between Fairfield and Hoagland Avenues. Construction work in that area is scheduled to continue into early August. Two Hoosier men set a new world record for the most landings at unique airports in 24 hours. Len Morris and Jake Logan started their attempt at the Zollinger Strip in Ligonier and wrapped up last night at Fort Wayne International Airport. The pilots had to touch down and come to a complete stop at each location and then take off again. They managed to land their Cessna Skymaster at 122 airports of all sizes, including dirt, grass, and gravel strips. The world record attempt was a way to raise awareness and money for Stay Indiana, which teaches kids how to build, maintain, and fly aircraft.
Programs like Stay Indiana, where young people are getting introduced to hands-on work that is going to translate into all areas of the future of their lives, are so important, and we want to spend our time and energy supporting them.
Guinness will have to officially rule on the new record. The previous record was 118, set in 2022. Morris and Logan are still taking donations for Stay Indiana. That information is in this story on WANE.com. Here's Greg with the forecast.
Well, we do have sunshine starting out much like we have the last couple of days. However, as we head towards this afternoon, two things going to happen. One, increased humidity. The other, some isolated showers and thunderstorms. That's going to be the case through this evening and possibly overnight as well as we start on Friday with some of that. Now, there are going to be some widely scattered and isolated showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon on Friday. A weather system comes through, and that's going to make a big difference in the humidity as we head towards the weekend. So not looking too bad. We got to get through today and tomorrow, though, and they are going to be uncomfortably humid. In fact, this afternoon it's going to feel more like it's in the 90s. We'll see highs in the mid-80s as we head towards tomorrow with those isolated thunderstorms. And then temperatures mid-80s this weekend on Saturday, upper 80s Sunday and Monday. Still comfortable, but getting sticky as we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee. I'm just doing some more Googling because I think we finally got it.
Ousmane Dembele.
Ousmane Dembele.
My French player that is not quite up with Mbappe, but he did have a hat trick, which is hard to do in soccer and in hockey. But,
So is he a striker?
I don't know, Greg. We just found it.
We just found him.
I mean, I scrolled through all the scores trying to find a
Forward
name.
or right winger?
Okay.
Does that make you a striker?
Mbappe, no, Mbappe is probably a striker.
Mbappe.
Mbappe is probably a striker.
Again, it looks like I'm gesturing to Greg. It's like my hand's like this.
That's what Hannah
There
was
are
doing
two
to me
fingers
this morning.
here. There are two fingers here. I was doing this for the cowboy hat, doing that. It's like all these things. For people watching at home without the volume,
That was the papal
they're wondering
blessing,
what's
I
going
think.
on between Pat and Greg.
The papal blessing.
Let's see. Mbappe is a forward.
I think they can be. Maybe they can be strikers if they're.
We probably shouldn't ask Greg about soccer.
No.
Because he didn't know Messi.
No.
That's like, you're going to have to wear that the rest of your life.
Yeah. Sorry.
I watched Wrexham.
If you watched Wrexham, you should know Messi.
Wrexham is probably
Wrexham.
that's probably a new series
Wrexham.
coming to Netflix.
No, I said Wrexham.
Is it on Netflix?
No,
Is that
it's
what-
on
No.
Hulu.
Hulu. I got Hulu.
You need to watch it.
Yeah, I've heard that. Like Alyssa was really stressing that. to me,
Like, I
too.
have a Wrexham shirt. That's how much I love it.
Yeah, and I know it's great. It's truly, it's one of those things where it's like once you get so far behind.
Yeah.
It's
This
like
one's
hard.
pretty easy to move through. There are some slower
Are-
episodes.
like what are the what's the length of a typical
An
episode?
hour.
Oh god,
Yeah, I know.
I love the short.
But they only
ones.
make like 7 or 8
Yeah.
a year.
Okay, so it's doable. It's
Yeah.
not like okay.
And to be honest, there are some episodes that I think you can skip. I did, but it's pretty good.
Ryan Reynolds is very funny.
Oh, Rob McElhenney is funnier in my opinion.
I think
Those are
Reynolds
Sierra's
is the
knees cracking, by the way.
majority owner. I'm not sure.
I believe they're equal partners.
You hit me with your high heels. You're about as tall as me today. It's like we started each show like next to each other over here at
Yeah.
the wall, and it's like I look about eye to eye. I was like, wait.
Yeah, I got new ones today. I'm not sure if I like them yet, so I do have an extra pair
New
back at my
knees?
desk. No, I'm gonna need that eventually, I'm sure.
I assume in between the show you slipped down to something more.
No, I didn't.
No?
No, because I'm mostly at my desk.
Okay.
So I might put on the other ones in between now and the new.
Like what's that length of?
I literally don't know. So the other ones that I wear all the time are starting to fall apart, but they're the most comfortable heels I've ever had in my entire life. So I've been trying to find something similar, and it's just not happening. I almost like bought the same exact pair off of eBay because I love those shoes so much.
Yeah, I've had a few shoes like that.
hurts
So,
my
yeah,
heart.
it's frustrating. Like I'm sure it's much harder for women's shoes than men's, but it's like when you find one that you like, it's like, why is it no longer available?
Right, right. And these ones, instead of having the strap here, they zipped in the back. So I just had to zip them on and off instead of doing this little strap thing that drives me crazy. So we'll see. I'll find something to replace them
I have
eventually.
problems with the straps.
Yeah, I'm sure. Straps are annoying.
I try to go strapless.
So we were struggling with our French names. One name I won't ever mess up is Justin Verlander.
And this is the special jersey you have.
Yeah,
right?
so it's like I bought a Verlander jersey for my mom, who's since passed away. So I got the jersey back, and but JV announcing that he's going to be retiring at the end of the year, and started with the Tigers in 2006, won Rookie of the Year,
Oh, wow, two.
led the team to the World Series that year. They didn't win, unfortunately. Is Tim working today, or is Tim off?
Tim
today?
is all
Tim.
here all the time now.
Tim's here today? Okay. But the Cardinals beat the Tigers that year in 2006. But JV took us back to the World Series in 2012. We unfortunately have Astros highlights here, which I totally understand because he won the World Series
With the Astros.
the Astros. But he came back to the Tigers this year, figuring this would likely be his last year in the majors, but
Is that
kind of wanted to finish where he started.
against the Dodgers where they cheated?
Those are Toronto Blue Jays.
Okay.
But the thanks for getting me sidetracked, Greg. Wait a minute, always make it about you. But now I'll give you a gesture that's real. No, I'm kidding.
That one's real, guys.
Kidding, folks. But no, so he came back to the Tigers for one final year because, like, he had injuries last year. He's 43. He's the oldest player in baseball, but he's kind of like a Nolan Ryan in the sense of, do you know Nolan Ryan?
Nope, I'm just
Okay.
nodding.
So Nolan Ryan is like one of the original flame throwers in baseball history. Like one of the first guys to throw 100 miles an hour,
Okay.
like when the speed guns were coming out, and like he just has this aura. He pitched into his mid-40s, and Verlander's kind of been that same thing, about a year or two less.
Didn't he played with the Angels for a while?
Nolan Ryan did. So Nolan Ryan came up with the Mets, then went to the Angels and the Astros, and then the Rangers. He's infamous. You should look this up. So it's like Nolan Ryan, probably like 45 years old. The old, in baseball terms, that's like grandpa, and he's just like a Cowboys type version of a baseball player. But young Robin Ventura, very young player for the White Sox, charges the mound on Nolan Ryan.
Charges at an OG.
Yeah, and Nolan proceeds to boom. I mean, he gets him.
Yeah.
And there's like, he's blood everywhere. But Nolan keeps pitching. And Robin Ventura, one of the best guys in baseball and a great player in
Did
his
he
own
hit
right.
him or something?
I think it was a brushback or something like that. And I found out, I actually just found it, it's so crazy because this was well over 20 years ago. But I heard that there had been a beef between the White Sox and the Rangers. And they said, all right, next one that comes inside, you got to charge the mound.
Oh.
Well, and Robin Ventura, the nicest guy. It would be like young me.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
They're
okay, the nice
"It's
guy,
you."
Pat, go take on.
Man.
Shoup on the mound.
Yeah. So
You would do it.
Robin Ventura,
Okay.
great career, but he's known for getting beat up by Nolan Ryan.
And then Wade Boggs is also a long time.
Yes.
Okay, that's who I kept thinking of when we're talking about like long time
Yeah.
players as Wade Boggs.
Do you know you ever hear about his diet?
No, but I see what his nickname is, so I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
It involved chicken?
Yes. Chicken Man is his nickname.
Okay, yeah, 'cause all he only ate chicken.
So there's the reason I know Wade Boggs is because of an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. They do a Wade Boggs inspired episode where they do whatever his claim is he drank in one
Oh,
day.
yeah, like a ton.
Yes. So whatever that claim is, the joke is that they're trying to do that
The
on
Wade Boggs.
a flight from across the country, and they're doing the Boggs challenge.
Yeah. That would be tough. I
Yeah.
don't remember what that number is, but it's an insanely high number.
Yeah. So that's how I knew him. And then this YouTube channel I watch all the time has his, I think it's rookie card. And they smell old, it's a whole thing, it's YouTube, it's a thing. But they smell old things and they call it, does it have the Boggs smell?
The Boggs smell.
Yes, so
Okay.
there
Yeah,
you
Wade
go.
Boggs, great hitter, had over 3,000 hits, but only ate chicken. And apparently pounded a lot of beers.
That's crazy. Legacy.
But JV retiring, and like I said, he came back for like one more year with the Tigers, and Tigers had high hopes coming in. They're starting to play well, actually. They've got the best record in baseball since, I think, June 1st. Still 8 games under 500, but they won again last night.
Is he rehabbing at all?
He came in, made one start. Unfortunately, it was like on the road, so it wasn't in Detroit. But he's the oldest player in baseball. Had a hip issue. Been trying to rehab. Had a setback. Now it's like, don't know if he'll be able to get back. He's not ruled out. He's still hoping, and I think the hope is to get him well enough to come back and at least make one appearance at Tiger Stadium. Of course, he's not the kind of guy that wants that ceremonial type thing because he's an ultimate competitor. But the hope is that the fans in Detroit can have one chance to truly thank him for all that he's been.
Is there a chance he could play at the UT in Erie before then?
Well, he did Toledo. So what's it at the UT?
It's not called the UT anymore, but it used to be called
Used
the
to be
UT.
the UT.
Yeah.
Toledo's
He likely would have pitched in Toledo or Erie when he was coming up, because I think Erie's been with the Tigers.
It's been
for
a while,
long,
yeah,
long
yeah.
time. So, like when he came up as the phenom, he was like the number 2 overall pick.
Wasn't
I
sure if
think,
they
in the draft.
put him in there before bringing him back to Tigers or not.
Well, I mean, he could pitch here in Fort Wayne.
Sure.
Like you never know. Like if he has to go out for another rehab site, it just kind of like depends like where teams are. Like if West Michigan were playing in Fort Wayne against the Tin Caps, he could come here. But Toledo's the normal spot because
Okay.
That's
Toledo's
AAA.
basically Detroit.
Yeah, essentially,
It's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's probably Toledo. Like I said, I grew up
Less
in
than an hour
Dearborn.
away.
Detroit. It's like Angola, like relation to Fort Wayne. It might even be less. Might even be a little bit less.
And they can just, and they're the AAA, so it's bigger players.
The
And,
Mud Hens,
yeah.
but
I'd love to have the Mud Hens here.
I want the Lake City Kitties. That's Erie's alter ego this year.
oh, what is
They're the Seawolves.
the Sea? Okay.
Ooh.
And what was the one day for the John Oliver
Oh, they were the Moon Mammoths.
Moon Mammoths? Are they still selling that merch?
They still have Moon Mammoth merch. Yep, the Mammoth is still there and comes out every now and again. Yes, it is a good time in Erie.
One of my favorite pitcher names was Catfish Hunter.
Jim Catfish Hunter.
And I
grew-
didn't know that he passed away of ALS. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he like when I was growing up, it's like nicknames were everything. So it's like the Oakland A's were like the team. They won 3 straight World Series or whatever in the '70s, but they were
He had a big old mustache.
Yeah, they were owned by Charles Finley, who was just
Yeah.
I don't say weird, a little bit weird. Very
Eccentric.
eccentric. Good word. Good word.
Kind of
Very
like the guy who
eccentric
used to own the
owner.
Raiders, too.
Yeah, he was one of those like renegade against the establishment, Sarah Tufts
school.
with like the fantasy football, like you know what I mean, like
Sure.
coming in like challenging the commissioner. But I don't remember like what they were the Kansas City A's, and then they moved to Oakland,
Okay.
and that's a team that's now transitioning to Las Vegas. But he was one of those guys where it's like they had a phenomenal farm system. And it was just before free agency was coming around. It's like he was trying to, he would like want to sell his players or whatever. I know it sounds crazy, but like so baseball was pushing back on it. But I mean like Reggie Jackson, Jim Catfish Hunter, players. You've probably heard of Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, of course.
Vita Blue, like they had
Oh,
all
yeah.
of these great players. But he was really into sort of like almost like circus like marketing, like that type. You know, he would pay players to have mustaches. To be, you know, so it's like
okay.
while most of baseball at that time was very buttoned up
Sure.
and clean shaven and short hair, he was into like in the early 70s, like, okay, the bigger the mustache,
Get
the
more
better.
eyes on us.
Yeah, there's a guy, the catcher was Gene Tennis, and he had the, well, Raleigh Fingers had the, I should say,
Right.
Raleigh Fingers had
Yeah.
the handlebar mustache.
Yep.
And it was all born out of like the owner, who the players basically hated though. Like seriously, it's like because he was all about keeping costs down and not necessarily paying the players.
yeah.
Well, he played in Oakland, too, so.
But it was weird. Like they created this like 3 world championships in a row. You know, they beat the Big Red Machine. They beat the Mets. They beat. I'm trying to think who else. Someone back there.
Do you remember what Gene Tennis's nickname was?
Tanache.
No, Steamboat.
Steamboat. I didn't know about Steamboat.
Because I, of course, put Gene Tennis, Tennis.
Yes, instead of I said Tanache because I think that's what as a
It
kid I
is.
like to call him.
Yeah,
Tanache.
yeah, yeah.
Tenace. And he's one of those players where it's like, okay, he was like a decent major league player, but he had big World Series moments, so he was like a household name. But yeah, so starting pitcher for the Oakland A's, Jim Catfish Hunter. So then everybody
was
wanted
awesome.
to be Catfish.
He
love
was
Catfish.
very, the whole team was very colorful, and you wanted to
and
watch
the
them, even if you weren't a
uniforms.
fan. Yeah,
So did you see the uniforms?
Yeah, they're
so
yellow and-
yeah, like back then, they didn't have
Green.
uniforms like that.
green, yeah, green.
Green and yellow.
And white.
And just loud, vibrant.
And the hats were like that green.
Yeah, that's what when I was a kid. Like I liked the Pittsburgh Pirate. Like the Tigers were always my team, but it's like when we would go to a game, you would go to this really cool souvenir shop next to the stadium, and they'd have every major league hat. You're like, oh my gosh, look at these colors. And like the green and yellow for the Oakland A's, I was like, I gotta have that.
It just stands out.
Yeah,
The team did too.
yeah. I mean, they were the first team to have a pinch runner.
Oh.
They hired an expert, like a guy that, like he was a sprinter in college, never played baseball. The baseball purists were like, this is sacrilege. And it's like Herb Washington, I think was his name. But it's like they'd bring him in just to, all right, guy gets on base, we'll put this speedster on, he can
Right,
steal
yeah.
second and third. Of course, you got to have the skill to like not get picked off and
Exactly,
things like
yeah.
that. And, But it's like, yeah, I mean, Charlie Finley was an outside the box thinker.
Definitely.
Shalpa, you got someplace you got to be?
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye,
So
Shoppy.
can you take the two-shot or the camera?
We
Oh,
can look
yeah.
at the peacock.
Let's look at
is,
the peacocks. There you go.
looking
Thank you.
at the pond again so
I don't wanna watch
longingly.
him get up.
I feel like this is like his moment of like meditation because he keeps going up there.
The peacock?
Yes.
And did we determine what kind that is?
That is an Indian / blue peacock.
Blue peacock with the green feathers, but
Yes.
the blue head.
Blue head. Yes, that is what it is. I'm just gonna move Shoupy's chair.
I can make a noise.
There you go.
But yeah, nice day out there. Going to get apparently a little more steamy today than it was yesterday. It was a little steamier than I
we allowed to
bargained for
talk about the
yesterday.
weather?
Oh, we can talk about the weather all we want now. Greg's no longer here.
Yeah, it got a little toasty. I was going to walk downtown to grab something, but I'm like, I'm just gonna drive. I want now that I have a working air conditioner, I'm gonna use it while I can.
It's like a swarm going on out there.
Yeah, I know. I kept seeing it out of the corner of my eye when I was looking at Shaupi, and there is some serious bugs right now.
They know about our camera.
Oh, they do.
I think we're adjusting. Oh, we got Jim Ricken jumping out of the control room.
I guess I could have done
Adjusting
that
the
too.
camera back there.
Well, we can talk about the Arcola tractor pull though, real quick. Give
Yeah,
our
Josh Butts,
Pork Chop a shout out.
Pork Chop. Thank you, Jim. Jim's one who just walked by and changed that shop for us. But yeah, I've not been in a long time, and I wanted to go, but I'm going to be out of town for this, unfortunately. But Josh got to talking about the whole chicken or whole pork sandwich.
whole hog.
Whole hog sandwich, yeah. Obviously, it's not a sandwich with a whole hog, but it's made. The meat is pulled from, I love a good hog roast.
Oh yeah, I mean pulled pork is delicious.
It is. It is truly amazing. And yeah, they've been doing this for 72 years. I've been, but that's me right there with the beard. It's been more than a few years since I've been there, but it's just great that, it's like, Arcola is so close. Like, it's not far from my house at all.
Right.
And do you sort of like pass?
Oh
sort
yeah,
of
yeah. I
by
mean,
on
like
your
when
way?
I go get my car washed, I go through it.
Yeah, so for me, like on my way home, I veer left, and if I veered right instead of left off Bass Road, I would be in Arcola.
I guess 30 kind of technically runs through it, but
It's
yeah.
right in between
Yeah.
there. It's
yeah.
a stretch that I don't get to too much, but
But yeah, so gates open at 5 tonight. The first poll is at 7. So should be a great night for that. I think Shaupi said maybe later rain overnight, right, Shaupi? Isolated. So just have an umbrella just in case, I guess. Tickets are $14 for 13 years and older today. Weekend passes are available for $36, so there's all that.
and what Josh said was like basically it's like a big family reunion.
Yeah, he
People
said
come back
it's-
for
Just this.
for this and what he said one other thing. I can't remember what else he compared it with, but
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
but it's like Arcola, a tight-knit community, bunch of good people. Like I said, I remember going this when I was new to Indiana. I was like, this is a very Indiana thing.
And like I grew up with tractor pulls and stuff, but I actually don't understand or know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know it's like soccer. I don't know the finer intricacies of tractor truck pull, but just looking at it, it's like, I mean, you got to be a hardy person to be driving one of these things.
So my basic understanding is you're souping up your own tractor to try and pull another tractor
Or truck.
or truck. Okay.
Something like, like I said, we should have Pork
Probably.
Chop on, but he's
Well,
got
yeah.
a lot of duties. I mean,
Well,
he's,
that's the thing. Pork Chop even said that he doesn't even know all the intricacies of it because it's so in depth. So.
but they got great food. I believe they have some beverages available out there, and just a good time. Relatively cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap fun.
And then the Summit City Carnival also starts today or tomorrow. I don't remember. Hannah will be live with that tomorrow. So
I think it's tomorrow, but
I
don't
think it
quote
is
me on
too.
that.
I'm trying to find.
We
the
want to put
food-
Shaupi
oh,
on the
jeez.
ride, or G-Force as we call him.
Good thing Shaupi didn't see this one.
Oh, it's the
It's
Sophie
the Sophie
Cunningham.
Cunningham point. Josh, I'm going to guess Josh Pork Chop has posted this on his TikTok or on their Facebook page. So I'm trying to find food. The menu is what I've been trying to do, but I don't see it. So.
But yeah, it was kind of cool to have Josh, who was one of our favorite people, and usually not on camera.
Ooh, we do have a soundbite with him. Let's roll that.
Roll it.
Yet it is all kicking off
Hey, I know that girl.
once again later today. And here to tell us more about what is in store for this year's Truck and Tractor Pull, I have the Director of Marketing here with me, Josh Butts. Good morning.
Good morning, Hannah. We're having a great time out here in Arcola, Indiana, the greatest little small town on earth.
Yes, so I've heard. Tell me about, as someone who's never been out to a Truck and Tractor Pull, what can people expect when they head out here?
A lot of noise and a lot of power and a lot of really good food. Shout out, Pat. So we're going to be having some heavily modified trucks and tractors going down this track behind us. Some of them will look like tractors you see in the field. Some of them will look like trucks you see on the road, but they're a lot more powerful and a lot more fun.
There you go. Got to get
Pork
that
chops.
shout
So,
out.
yeah. So Josh works for us overnights. Anytime you see breaking news that we cover overnight, Josh is the one that's lugging all the gear, getting out there in the elements, whatever the weather may be.
He prefers the cold, so there is that at least.
Yes.
But he's the one that was the scarecrow if you watched our Halloween
Halloween,
episode way
yes.
back when on Morning Coffee. So he brought Piper the pup as well.
Yeah, was that the first time we finally got him on morning? Because he was one, that's why I say I keep out hope that
Yeah.
Dustin will come on, that Lori will come on, that Jim
Lori,
Ricken
good
will
luck.
come on. Well, did Jim come out once?
No.
He still hasn't. We gotta
He's
get
here,
Jim
too.
out. We got yeah, we'll get Jim out. But all the no's from the people are like, I don't want to be on camera. Josh was as staunch of a no, and then
Came out as
on.
a scarecrow, a little
Right.
bit hidden, so he's
Yeah,
fun
that's
there.
how we'll start everybody
and
out.
then he
Like,
came in all bold and bright with Piper talking about
Right.
his podcast.
that's how we'll get Lori on. We'll
Her
we'll,
business.
We'll give her a scarecrow outfit so she can come on. Won't have to reveal herself. Then she'll get comfortable. I mean, none of that's gonna happen.
No, it's
but-
not going to happen.
But it's nice to talk about.
Yeah, she does have a small business. She sells jewelry on Etsy.
She smells. She smells. She smells. Man, she
smells
sells.
good, too.
She smells good and she sells good. Yeah, she makes incredible earrings. The
Yeah.
better half has multiple of them. Look it up on Etsy. It's good
I
that
don't
you're saying
remember
that.
what it's called though.
But she makes these earrings out of her husband's in a band, so she uses the
Guitar strings.
guitar strings, and it's like I'm not overselling this. They are truly
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. Everything Lori does is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm
so
trying to find it. Here we go. Your better half's not here today. I heard that, right?
she is not. She's
Okay.
not.
Once
But
I get the confirmation on who makes them. But yeah, so you can, if I could find it, I would definitely share it.
it'd be great for yourself. It would be great for a gift, like especially if you know like any ladies into the into music that are, they're really unique. You don't even have to be into music to like it. It's just like you'd look at this like, oh my gosh, that's a guitar string.
Right. Yeah, you can't even tell. And I'm sorry, I'm distracted because I'm trying to find it, but if I find it, I will share definitely because they're really cool.
They really are.
Well, I did notice you got a haircut.
Yeah, I did. So it's
There's no fade there that day,
I've got
though.
my summer blend. Yeah, so I didn't intentionally get a fade last time, but this time I think they just took it up. I know they've got my clip notes. I go to Great Clips, and so I think it's a 2.
Okay.
Do you know what that means? Well, you know,
Yeah, I do.
because your mom. So yeah, I think in the non-summer months I get a 3.
Okay. A little longer.
Summertime I go. Give me the
tight.
summer cut, so I go 2.
Yeah, no, there was no line there this time because I don't know if you noticed. I was trying to eye it out a couple times, and I was looking. I'm like, I don't see it. And all
Yeah,
of a sudden-
better half came home yesterday, and it was like, oh, you got debeasted. That's what she said.
Debeasted.
Debeasted.
Your delivery go okay? We talked about it minorly.
Yeah, so I got a new washer and dryer.
We're running out of time. I'm bringing up a whole topic because that was
No,
a
it went
scare.
well. Yeah, it was just like, the timing, and there's all this and all that, and then there was some drama. But they were actually pretty great. So
Good.
didn't want to buy a washer and dryer.
So
You're
it
better
ended
off
up-
buying a washer and dryer when you want to buy a washer and
Right.
dryer, but I think the washer was.
Oh, so it ended up being an actual bigger issue.
I just kind of went on a leap of faith
Yeah.
that it was over 10 years old and
Okay.
little bit of like one first leak. All right, let's get a new one. I probably should have inspected it. But
Shifty leaks, man. Shifty leaks.
the new ones are in. Yeah, the new ones are in. So
Well, enjoy your trip. We'll see you Monday. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back here.